there's a catch here, right? Because along the path, one of the first steps is this process of identifying and then disidentifying from the thinker, doer, and being this body. But soon after, this presents a new pitfall that we can fall into, which is creating a new identity for ourselves of being the observer or the witness consciousness. And that's actually one of the five aggregates in Buddhism that make up the self. And that is the different types of consciousness. And see if you can find that actually, even as you abide in witness consciousness, and you can find the witness, that cannot be you, because that is arising as yet another object that you can point to. So that is not you, just like the eye cannot perceive itself. Whatever is out there that you can point to, something that you can identify, here is the witness witnessing, that is still not you. And so as you play this game and you identify and then disidentify with whatever arises as an object of your experience, you will begin to fall into that which is not an object, which is the subject. And that is why we cannot point to it, because it is not a thing, it is a no thing. And hence the neti neti process, which is just saying what you are not. You are not this, you're not this, and you're not that. Because all of those things are objects arising in your awareness. And you are the awareness itself. You are the substratum. You are the ether. You are the subject, which observes everything else. And not even that, because as soon as you name it as the subject, which you can point to and you can become aware of, that too is not you. It is just awareness being aware of itself. And as soon as you are finding something that you're pointing to, you've lost. Try again. And like I mentioned in Buddhism, there are the five aggregates that make up the self. And as long as you're stuck in any one of them, which is form or thoughts or volition, feelings, and also consciousness, which is the fifth one, where we can mistake ourselves to be the witness consciousness or any other cosmic unity, God consciousness, doesn't matter. That is still not you. You are that which is beyond name, form, even emptiness. It is the alpha and omega, and even beyond that. So it's such a funny step along the path where you've just thought that you've cracked it and you're abiding in self or witness or the open-hearted centeredness, whatever you want to call it. And that is still not it. That is still another thing that actually keeps you tethered to your identity as a self. And if you feel into all of those aggregates that are creating this self structure, something might begin to loosen up. And as it loosens up, you expand into the vastness of that no thing that you really are, which is not held or constrained by the body, by the mind, by the thoughts, by the volition, by the willingness to act or not act, by a attraction or resistance or any of those things. That space, which is also not a space, it just is. It just is. And there you begin to touch the freedom of that space, because it's not bound by any of this. There is no suffering because there is no trying to escape it. There is no identification with any of the pain or suffering that is arising. There's no identification with any strategy to avoid the suffering. There's no identification with a desire or aversion. Those things are simply things that arise in that which is you. They are simply arisings. They're not you. And as that muscle, which has a little bit of muscle memory of kind of grabbing and holding on to those things and saying, this is me. this is me, I need to manage this. As that loosens up, you begin to relax into that which you really are and have always been. Enjoy.